Adidas plans to integrate with Buy with Prime into its website and app. According to Chain Storage, beginning in the spring of 2025, during checkout, shoppers will see an option to log into their Amazon account and verify their Prime membership. Once confirmed, they will finish checkout using one of Adidas's various payment options. After the purchase is made, Amazon will fulfill all Prime eligible items in the order, and post-purchase Prime members can view, manage, and track their Buy with Prime orders from their order confirmation email, their Amazon account on Amazon.com, or their Adidas order confirmation
I love how
email.
you're all in on Adidas now. This is great.
We're
This is
gonna
great.
just
All
do
our
it, Chris.
American
Let's just
listeners,
do
you're
it.
all in on Adidas. That's
Let's
great.
just do it. Let's just do it. All right, Chris. Question for you is: what makes Adidas's decision to integrate with Buy with Prime the number one headline this week in retail?
Oh my God, you cracked me up. What makes it the number one headline this week is I think it's just freaking smart. Not so much for the short-term confidence in buying purchases from Adidas or Adidas,
Mm-hmm.
but because of what the partnership means longer term for the evolution of e-commerce, and that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think is cool about this story. So Adidas, I'm guessing, understands that winning the search game and getting traffic to a brand's own website is just going to get tougher in the years ahead if it's not difficult enough already, as we've talked about many, many times at different conferences. And so now with Gen AI, it's going to be probably impossible, right? Like to
Mm-hmm.
cut through all that clutter. So on the one hand, you have Adidas. This is really getting hard.
You
Adidas.
can't do it.
I know it's really challenging. You have Adidas extending its reach via Amazon Buy with Prime extensions. Also, like we talked about last week, in the idea of Amazon showcasing the brands where Buy with Prime is lit up on their app, so that people can purchase things from another site. So this just facilitates that. But so I've taken a few shots at Prime over the years, Ann. But I think this is a big coup. I think it's a smart move by Jamil Gahani and the Prime team to be thinking about Prime in this way,
Mm-hmm.
because it's where search commerce is going in a lot of ways, and I think Amazon is very well positioned to thrive in that because of, like we talked about last week, they understand how to get people from, they understand how to convert people when they're in the funnel, and so that's what I think
Yeah.
is great about this, and I salute Adidas for going in this direction.
Yeah, I mean, I think the search thing is key here. I think when you think about the practice, which is again another topic that's been huge here at eTail, is how how you're searching for product and how that's being served up to you, whether you're using a generative AI platform or you're using Google Lens or you're using Amazon or you're searching on these other platforms. But I think like just from a customer perspective, when I get those search results, say on Google Shopping, and there's a Buy with Prime badge on there, and I know like, oh, I see these same shoes that I liked that I want to buy, and now I can go to this retailer and write on the picture to be able to like see that you can use your Amazon Prime membership to get this. I think is a really catchy way to get new traffic to the site and to get people to buy via that platform. So I think you're right. It's really smart. It's thinking ahead for how the future of search is going to continue to evolve. And the second thing too, Chris, is that I think it's particularly important in categories like footwear and apparel. Because what I think you'll be able to do
100%.
is
100%.
these are the categories that are the biggest offenders of ordering multiple sizes and shipping back, three of them and only keeping one. And I
Oh,
think that
okay.
what this does for me is it gets your product back into rotation faster because you're leveraging Amazon's logistics platform instead of the Adidas logistics platform or the Nike logistics platform. Like Amazon's fulfilling these orders, you get things back in rotation faster for categories, like I said, that are constantly being ordered in mass quantities and where customers just aren't keeping that product. So I think that this is also a
Hmm.
unique category set where this makes sense. But what were you thinking of? Because it
Well,
seems like it
that's
struck a
interesting.
chord with you too.
Well, yeah, no, I liked what you were saying. I actually was thinking about it differently. I was thinking actually it's a really smart play for Amazon in the fashion space in particular, because
Mm,
the fashion sites know how to get people, they understand like how to position their product in the way that they want for their brand. And so this is why it feels like a nice marriage or a nice marriage enabling tool that Amazon's come up with to enable
yeah.
the brands to still keep the design element and the cachet and the experience they want to have when people are on their sites, And so that's where I was going about it. Like it
Sure.
feels very fit for fashion because Amazon, Amazon, at the end of the day, you're just reordering your toilet paper and all that kind of stuff too. And so we've talked about that before. Like they're the spirits for everybody. And so they've never quite nailed fashion,
Mhm.
as a platform. And so I think this gives the ability of the digitally native brands to still do that the way they want to. And so it makes a nice marriage for everyone involved.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point.